He worked out back in a musical graveyard. Said every night he heard the double-bass skeletons humming to themselves, while the street lamps gave up the filaments in their bulbs to be strings for the violas and violins. He once caught a group of alley cats pouring at the piano that died of neglect and cancer rust. Said it didn't even try and sound beautiful or together or with it, and he respected that. When the wind picked up, all the brass and woodwind would harmonize together like a choir, except they'd be all off-key and broken, like a real singer grieving. And he wanted them to be singing classics like Dark Was the Night or St. James Infirmary, but the guitars always told him that they were too alive for memorials and everything was too bright for Dark Night Howling. So instead, they all chanted about how the sun felt when it played the varnish off their back and how it reminded them of what it was like to echo wind through leaves. Not that they minded being banjos or bouzouki or drums or bassoons or harmonicas chirping like whiskey hummingbirds fluttering through the blues, but they did miss the roots. Not relying on fingers or mouths for their music like they do now, like we do now. He once spent a night dancing with dogs who broke into the yard just to hear raindrops play on old wood and dusty keys, and how the percussion sounded like tap dancing ghosts, and how they all howled together. Just him, the dogs, and the ghosts, they howled together like rivers or revelers. The last thing he said was, "You can't kill music. They'll just make a song of silence. You can dance to anything if you let your feet listen, but never leave the instruments unplayed."